to streaming. I have been putting it off way too much. But now we're back. I think in this stream we're going to finish up the main story of the game and get one of the DLCs started. Depending on how much longer the main story has. Carrying too much and can't run. Well, let me remedy that real quick. There we go. But yeah, I figured this stream we will hopefully clear up the rest of the game. Well, the rest of the game's main story at least. So let me go ahead and get my phone out so I can see comments. But yeah, sorry about the delay in streaming. I've been putting it off a lot, been busy doing other stuff, so I have tried my best to keep consistent, and unfortunately it's been 11 days since I last streamed, so my consistency is not really the best. But we're back nonetheless. So, real quick, I did forget that I was going to try to do this off camera real quick, just in case the game crashed.
Carlos, time shudders at its touch.
Hello everyone, here we go. We are going to hopefully not crash the game. Fingers crossed, everybody.
You are doom-driven. Hogan,
Uh-oh.
the very bones of the earth are at...
Gormley, running out of time. The battle...
Dar Sulthurse Alduin Hukri. Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
Know that Gormley sent you down to death. Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Galthor, Sori, Birker.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
we will
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
Taris Ani. Him hind paliv. Zuu hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
Nivarim Jur. What have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarodis Parthenos. My teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, you will die in terror, knowing your fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
See it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
No, damn you! It's no use. Use the scroll, Feldir. Now!
Hold Alderman on the wing! Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater! By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out! You are banished! We shout you out from all our endings unto the last!
Nikri.
You are banished!
It worked. You did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Good afternoon, Ayumi. Glad to see you here. Sorry it's taken me so long to stream. I've just been putting it off a lot lately.
Unlucky Nakib, Sileshu. My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now, and await your fate in Sovngarde.
He says die now. I'm a skeleton. I'm already dead.
Too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, you...
Dragon Rend. Alrighty, let's rip him out of the sky.
Dragonrend, if you know it.
Oh, I hit Parthenax with it by accident.
As waxed, while yours has waned.
Sorry, Parthenax.
Dovahkiin, call yourself arrogant.
Use Dragonrend, Dovahkiin.
They have picked up the weapon.
Hurt him while he is grounded. Now, Dovahkiin. Now he is vulnerable.
Knees move. You have become strong. But I am Al-Duin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagis Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
I find it funny that the dragon keeps calling me mortal. If I'm a skeleton, does that necessarily apply to me since I'm already dead? I feel like that wouldn't really apply to me since I'm already dead. Am I dead yet? Oh. Bruh. I went to speak to Parthenax and he just moved. That was rude. It was very rude.
Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
Yeah, I'm undead, so I'm not sure how the whole mortal thing would work.
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is...
Alright, time to go talk to the Jarl of Dragon's Reach and convince him for us to trap a dragon in Dragon's Reach. Well, the Jarl of Whiterun, not the Jarl of Dragon's Reach. Dragon's Reach is the palace in Whiterun. Oh.
What are you doing that for?
Alrighty then. Also, hello to everyone who is watching. Glad to have you all here. Jarl Bulgrif? But yeah, once again, I do apologize for taking so long to stream. I've been meaning to stream a lot sooner, but I really just have not gotten around to it. I'm busy doing a bunch of other stuff.
Please keep your weapons sheathed in the Jarl's presence.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out? Now, if you heard about that, did you? Yes, I went out for a pint or two. What is it that you need? What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city with the threat of war on my doorstep? Of course. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into... Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? No Nord could have said it better. I'll stand beside you, Dragonborn. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry. Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen. Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the bargain.
Oh boy.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Do I have my shield? I do. Uh-oh.
Yes? I...
But yeah, I think in this episode we will end the main story of Skyrim, and we will get one of the DLCs started. I'm debating on which DLC to start, though, because they're both really fun, and I really don't know which one to start. Part of me wants to start Dawnguard, but I usually always start Dawnguard first before the Dragonborn DLC. Eingar, where you at? Ah.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Sky above, voice below.
Now I need to go talk to Tullius and Ulfric. So first we'll go talk to Tullius. But yeah, I mean, it is definitely kind of curious how me being undead would work into the whole mortal thing. I can't imagine I would be considered mortal at this point, since, you know, the whole undying
Coin
thing.
or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Yeah, sure.
Spare some gold for... Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. It's best you leave me be.
Are you feel as High Priest of the 8 Divines? I bid you welcome.
Jari, it doesn't matter
You
how
look
many.
new. I'm new too. I think we could be friends. You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem, but I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane.
Alright, so he got Tullius to agree to the truce. Now I have to go get Ulfric Stormcloak to agree to the truce. Now I'm gonna quick save real quick in case the game crashes. I try to quick save when I can, just to avoid crashes. In all honesty.
Yes?
Hello, sir.
All right.
When Tim's Stable is discovered. Also, welcome for those of you who are joining. I'm glad to have you here. I don't know why I'm walking sideways. Alright, into Windhelm we go. How is my audio balancing doing? I don't have, like, too super loud background noise, do I?
Eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and your efforts to help the Stormcloaks.
You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather.
I'm a skeleton. I'm always under the weather. Perfect. I wanted to make sure my audio and everything was balanced evenly. Palace of the Kings discovered.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of
Only the
pressure
foolish or
on
the
Whiterun.
courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Raylof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. And what would you have me do? Speak with God. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to...
Alright. Back up to High Hrothgar. Time to get this peace council going. So this is usually the point where the game will bug out on me. And NPCs will not progress for some reason. For some unholy reason. So, I might take a little bit of finesse to get this to work. Well, I say a little bit of finesse. It's going to take a lot of finesse to get this to work. But I'm hoping since I have a mod for High Hrothgar that changes up High Hrothgar, the nav mesh will kind of jog the NPCs.
So, you've done it. Men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at
Seasons
the council
unslad.
table. Let us see
Unslad meaning
what wisdom
unending.
we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Alright, time for me to take my seat. Let's just hope the NPCs don't break. I already think Ulfric's gonna break, because he's not standing in a good position. We'll find out. Please work. Please work. Ah, hell. Oh.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin.
You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. It feels like a mistake to me, but I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our side?
You know exactly. No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough! First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threatened Ulfric's southern flank. You heard the man, Ulfric. We've made you a fair offer. Are you serious about these talks, or are you just here to posture?
I expected better from you, Dragon Boy. I came here in good faith, and now it seems you help the Empire at every turn. As for you, General Tullius, I see now that Galmar was right. Talking to the Empire is just as useless as ever. If you think you can hold Markarth, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Galmar. I should have listened to you in the first place.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me, and I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does
Shut
it have
up.
to do with the...
If he's right about Alduin, we both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it mead. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Damn right we do.
We want compensation for the massacre at Anga's mill.
You slaughtered them. The women, the children. You butchers!
That's a lie. My legionnaires are disciplined, unlike your...
Compensation every time a farm gets burned in a war that you started, do you, Ulfric?
What say you, Dragon Boy? Yes. You hear that, Tullius? The blood of the innocent cries out for we're good. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Empire will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Anga's mill. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part.
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. All well and good, but did you know that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant? It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not count the passage of years. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it. At all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear. Justice can be harsh, but it is still justice. Paarthurnax deserves to die. Paarthurnax was the author of many atrocities during the Dragon War, crimes great enough to be remembered for thousands of years. True, he turned traitor to Alduin and helped overthrow the dragon cult, but that does not excuse or expiate his previous deed. Whether or not he has truly repented or merely acted to save himself, justice demands that he pay with his life.
No can do, brother. I'm not killing Paarthurnax. So, no can do, brother. No can do. Alright, we'll go ahead and quick save, and then we are headed to Dragon's Reach to trap a dragon. How are you doing on time? 40 minutes?
Do the right thing. Paarthurnax.
Do the right thing, Paarthurnax. No.
Could have gone worse. Now it's up to you to deliver.
As soon as I get back to Whiterun, I'll get my men ready.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last.
I want to speak to...
I'm glad you were able to negotiate a truce, but I don't trust Ulfric. He'll break his word as soon as it suits him.
These terms are satisfactory to my government. The truce is unlikely to last long in any case.
Yeah, that's only because you were there. Alright, let's head to Dragon's Reach and trap a dragon. And then, let's begin the final act of the game. So I think I'll actually just end the game here, and I'll mark one of the DLC quests for my next objective when I come back. Jarl Balgruuf.
Make it quick. We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your... My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
I will do it. Call Odahaving to Dragon's Reach. Alright, let's get to it. This is going to be the final act of the game.
You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
I do indeed. And I shall do it. Like so.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
I hear him, but I don't see him.
Hear that?
Buddy, that's not a good place to be standing. Oh.
Steady. Steady now. Keep under top. Until it's down. Hold your fire until he's close.
Dovahkiin, here I am.
Trap it, not kill it. That's it. Now wait.
Come on, you giant lizard.
Your Thuum is strong, Dovahkiin, but not strong enough.
Oh, he's a little off-center, but he'll adjust.
Du'ubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
Yep.
Renigvaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course. Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesur, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule.
I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice me. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself. Surely you wouldn't use a few scales, or a small amount of blood.
May, what are you doing back there?
Farengar, enough, fool!
Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay. Nah. Well, your bounty is low. Alright, get out of my sight. But you're known to me now, scum. Remember that. I can't believe that worked. You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there? Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Was nu? Dini dein Ruthi Astval. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
Yep.
Zuk Brit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? I wish you could just fly in this game, like full control of you guys, but no, you guys are kind of fly on your own. Let's do it! Final act of the game, folks. And here we are, in Skuldafn.
This is as far as I can take you. Grifboth Akrin. I will look for your return.
Well, count on my return, not Albin's. I plan to kill Albin. I would take these scales, but if I take them, I won't be able to run, so... You know what? Speaking of dragon shouts, how about I use some of mine? Punk. Oh, ow. Now, can I... Oh, that's right, you need to be low on health for me to parry insta-kill you. There we go. Oh, you gonna come down here, land to fight me? Oh, yes you are. You're gonna land right on top of me, too. There's an enemy over here I missed? Where? Eh. Again, if only I could take the dragon bones, but that'll make me way too heavy. Oh! Ow. Let me just snap all my bones real quick to get up. Alright, there we go. Perfect. No soul gem large enough. I need to refill enchant on my sword. Ooh, chest. I wonder if I could actually scoot my... Oh, here we go. I'm gonna get knocked over again! No! Oh boy. Please no. Let me stand up this. Why? No, it's happening again. I'm gonna get knocked down again. Okay, hang on, everyone. Let me... There's a power I gotta use real quick so that they don't friggin' continuously, you know, knock me down. I don't have it, unfortunately. That's not good. That's really not good. So, I was just going to use an ability that pacifies everything for a certain period of time, and, unfortunately, I don't have that. So, that's not good. So basically, I'm just going to keep getting knocked over. No, oh my god. You know, just get. Hang on, everyone, I'll be right back. I have to go use the bathroom. So be right back, everybody. Alright, everyone, I return. Ow. Not again. Okay, no, that time I was able to get up in time. Ah! Okay, not again. No. Whew. Finally, got inside. Oh, that's right, enemies will follow me inside. No! Please tell... Multiple of them followed me inside. That's nice. No! Not again. Alright, sorry about that. That was a good, like, 10 minutes of me just getting dragon shouted around. That wasn't annoying at all, and I'm definitely not slightly annoyed by that. Oh, I could not be more annoyed by that right now if I tried. Okay. I think, for now, I'm gonna go back to my dagger. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go back to use my dagger. And go back to dual wielding. Die. Do it. Do it. Swing at me. Die. Okay. Now I need to figure out this puzzle, which... So that's snake, that's eagle. So eagle. What if I do snake? I'm gonna back away. That did nothing. That also did nothing. So this should open that. No? So I guess all three of the symbols need to match up. Alright, so... snake. Whale. And then we just have to guesswork it. Nope. Nope. There we go. That opened the door. But was it the right door? Nope. There we go. No, not you! Oh. Not again. I could do my instant finishing moves if I just have a, oh, warning for any of you that have arachnophobia on this part. Oh god, I hate frostbite spiders. Duh. Got it on another tab at the moment, lol. Yeah, you don't like spiders, do you? Not. I scream when I see one, and I don't know why I'm so afraid of them. I just am. Honestly, it's a lot of fears are from like parents and whatnot. Like whenever parents are afraid of like certain things, a lot of fears come from like, I don't know. I guess what's the word I'm looking for here? Well, the explanation I'm looking for here. Most fears are like inherited. Well, certain fears are. So fear of like stuff like that, they're usually like inherited or I guess just picked up on. Because I mean, a lot of people are afraid of spiders, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, for the longest time I was petrified of them. And fun story for everybody, so I will share how I got over my fear of spiders. I had to do a science project for school, and I had to capture a little spider. So we went out and we found a grass spider. Ow! Okay, I'm gonna keep getting knocked down again. This is not good. How am I gonna get up from this? Because the moment I get up, I'm gonna... Jumping spiders are the only... Yes, I agree. Jumping spiders are adorable because they're two big eyes. And it looks like they really only have two sets of eyes anyway. Well, one set of eyes because of how big they... Ow. Because of how big they are. They're super cute, but all the other spiders? Oh, hell no. I don't blame you. I'm gonna keep getting shouted into this corner, aren't I? Ah! Okay. Well, now I'm just stuck and screwed, so this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna get knocked down again, by the way. I can't even... What?! I can't even hit him while he's up there! Please, no. Stop shouting! It's not fun when you constantly get shouted down, is it? No! It's not fun, is it? Yeah, clown. Don't you dare. Haha. Ah, fire burns. Ow. Embalming tool, embalming tool, embalming tool. Yeah, the fangs on jumping spiders are really colorful. Not only that, though, if you don't know of it, the peacock spider, or, well, the peacock jumping spider is probably in my opinion, one of the most interesting spiders to actually, you know, see. Diamond dragon claw, fox, moth dragon. I didn't have to move that middle one. Can I pick up any of these skeleton skulls? No. Ooh, sad. Let me through the door, let me through the door. Like, open the door. Oh. He fell apart this. And so did he. Lived in Japan for 5 years, and oh my god, they have some scary looking spiders they got. Oh yeah, the ones with spikes on their abdomens. I can't remember what they're called, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, those ones are interesting little spiders. Iron greatsword. Yeet. Man, why didn't I use iron weaponry for this run? I kind of feel like I should have. I'll do that for one of the DLCs. Alright. Oh, no. No. You know, I don't need to deal with them. If they're not going to shout me off the ledges, I'm not going to deal with them. It's not so fun when you're getting bullied, is it? Yeet! Excellent. There. They should not bother me now. Pick up your staff, Nakadine. Give me that mask. Oh, the mask makes me too heavy. I want this staff. Alright, oh well. I'm way too heavy. I'm gonna have to drop... Let's just drop these party clothes. And shoes and the soldier helmet. Alright. To Sovereign Guard! Started Sovereign Guard. Find out how to defeat Alduin. So we're not going to end this recording early because obviously we're here at the final act of the game. So we're going to go ahead and finish this now. There's Alduin.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed veil, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way. Near Giant's Gap, in the gloom before dawn, we marched unsuspecting into the... Then we stood and fought, our shield wall defending, until by dawn's light, the Legion's ranks wavered. But I never knew if Night's End brought victory, a swift flying arrow to Sovngarde carried me. The World Eater waits within the mist. Bring word to Shore's Hall of our hard fate.
What if I follow you? Are you just gonna get snatched? Oh.
is no escape. Courage is useless.
I mean, clearly not. Your soul is fine right now. You haven't been... Oh. Well, I was gonna say he hasn't been snatched yet, but, about that.
Turn back, before he finds you.
Well, I think he's about to snag another one. Yep. This is just depressing.
What brings you, Wayfarer? A wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. Shore's gift to honor dead. A faithful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counseled your doom he foresaw. No shade are you, as usually here passes. Living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry? Ah, it's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the Dragonblood. Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. Roda! You fought well. I find you worthy. It is long since...
Also, note to self, never drop down there, because the game will not respawn you. No, prepare yourself. No, prepare yourself just right into battle. Yep, he didn't even say prepare yourself, it's just time to fight.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
Hail, comrade. Be living the glory of our remembered deeds.
Far you've traveled, your trials long, to taste Sovngarde's sweet delights.
Blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare.
Seek ye food or song unending? Fighting, drinking, fellowship and boasting? Find welcome here.
We can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war. Our wills
Alright, here it comes. Dragon Slayer, the last quest of the main story. So I'm gonna need to equip Clear Skies. Oh, he said unsheath.
Of Shore upon you this day. Defeat Alduin.
In fact, I think I'm gonna one-hand my sword.
destroy his soul snare.
We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts! Again!
Where are you, Alduin? Come on out, Alduin. It's time for you to face your death.
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
His power crumbles.
Here he comes. Alduin the World Eater. Time to die.
Gives way to battle. Alduin's doom. His death or ours. Down with you, worm! For Skyrim! Restore! For Sovngarde's freedom!
Can I clear skies this nonsense away? Yes, I can.
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of its evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship, and bid you join the blessed feasting.
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail him with great praise!
Funny thing is, I may never return to Sovngarde. I'm already dead. Ha!
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
No! Rules!
Surot fur Kanaran. Vakin los Oktavakrit. Tu milos nulot. von mir.
So, it is done. Alduin Dilon. The eldest is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been. Of course, Alduin Wachlan Dani. I would not have helped you if I thought otherwise. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same. Perhaps. At least it will continue to exist. Grikloslein. And, as you told me once, the next world will have to take care of itself. Fulnilos. Even I cannot see past time's ending. But I forget myself. Crosis. Solos midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Shahroch Kongrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Goran, I feel younger than I have in many an age. Many of the Dovahe are now scattered across Kizal. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Varzen, brightness of my Thum. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
Farewell, Parthenax. And thus ends the story, for now, of Sir Chatters, until we start the DLCs up at least. Oh, hi, Odhaving. So, if you did enjoy this, do be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't, because if you keep coming back and you're not subscribed already, why not? Because it really helps out. Oh, hello, Odhaving. It really helps out the channel when you guys subscribe.
I wish the Old One luck in his quest. But I doubt many will wish to exchange Alduin's lordship for the tyranny of Parthenax's way of the voice. As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Thuri Dovahkiin, I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odaving, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
Alright, and there we have it. Skyrim's main story completed by one bony boy. Oh. But again, if you did enjoy this, do feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, because it really helps out the channel when you guys do. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, and much love, and until next time, I will return to eventually complete the DLCs. So stay tuned for more. Be safe, and much love.